Hello, at Ontotramities we want to help you with everything. Your bureaucratic processes, therefore today I will teach you the Model 037. The top, easy and convenient method to register as self-employed is to do it online to avoid prior appointments, travel, and delays. It can be achieved using the digital cert or the PIN code, but if you would rather, at Ontotramites we can handle this process for you. Since with us, you will be able to get advice and avoid mistakes. Next, I will give you some information. This model is the document with which you register as a self-employed person with the tax office. By executing this model, you register in the entrepreneur's census, a preliminary and necessary step to commence economic activity. You must be wondering what is the difference between this model and Model 036. It is based on a small difference that Model 037 is a simplified model. To clarify, shorter in terms of 036. Who is the individual or entity that is mandated to submit Form 037 in accordance with the applicable regulations? Well, those individuals, entrepreneurs, or professionals who are intending to start one or multiple economic activities in Spain. Also, this model is used to make modifications to the business census and also when it is necessary to deregister from the census. The issue is that there may be a cause. Leave because of the death of the taxpayer. The heirs of the taxpayer have a period of up to 6 months from the declaration of dissemination to submit it. Now, after informing you, I will show you how to fill out the Model 037 step by step. To begin, we access the agency's website and navigate to the option of submitting a declaration, Taxpayer's Calendar. We provide you with all the statements organized by model, allowing you to submit and consult statements and displaying all the existing models. We provide all the management and enter complementation and telematic presentation for the model 036 or 037. When we click, we ensure a seamless experience and comprehensive support. Remember that we can access with the PIN code or the digital certificate. We give access with electronic DNI certificate. We'll pick the certificate to select. As you can see on the first page, there will be identifying data such as the NIF, last name, and first name. In the first section, Causes of Presentation, for self-employment registration, select box 111 in the case of self-employment registration. In section B, we will indicate that we are going to make changes to some aspect of the activity, or it can be modifications to certain data of the person. Considering the situation, we have the option to choose one of these boxes. In section C, it states Baja, which refers to whether there is a cessation of economic activity or some other form of cessation, or in the case of the dissolution of the obligated taxpayer. If that is so, we need to mark the withdrawal, the cause, and the date we want the withdrawal to be. In the ID section, it is necessary for us to collect the data of the person who is interested in the matter. The purpose of this is to have all the data that is requested, both for notifications, whether they are telematic or arrive at our home. Therefore, it is crucial to complete these boxes. Here in phone data and email addresses to receive notifications is if we want it by phone or by mail, we can put it as SDN. Here we will insert the country code and the number. Next, we will need to fill in the fiscal address in Spain, that is, where we are going to have our business or develop our activity, whether it is in our house or in some premises. We specify road type, street name, number, house number, presence of block, portal, staircase. More information aids in locating the exact catastrophe site. We must place in box A39 the first option, which is the property located in Spain. This is in line with the self-employed person's location during the registration process. Our case will be the first option. Here we will place the cadastral reference. If we can get it, the cadastre link should appear like this, according to our provided address. They must appear to them as they are appearing on the screen. They will choose based on the plant, the staircase, what they placed that identifies their house, and copy this little number that is here in box 30. In this section of the address, effects of notifications are made if it is different from the previous one. If suddenly you have a store and want notifications to arrive there because maybe you spend more time there than at home, the place will be Barcelona. The date will be the day of the discharge. And let's go to the next page. On the second page, we will see the tax. That is, it will be the entire section of taxes that will be presented based on the economic activity that will be carried out. In box 600, which is the income tax box, we notify the agency that we have made payments in installments in relation to your income tax obligations. We will discharge you. We need to enter the date of the discharge day. And we will select the box. The estimation method in the personal income tax in this case will be simplified in inclusion, that is box 609 and the same date as the high. In the VAT section, in box 501, we need to put the information as required by the obligations of our performed activity. If they are subject to or exempt from VAT, that will depend on the obligations of your activity. In my case, I will indicate that it is not exempt. If it were, we would say yes, and we wouldn't have to fill out any of this. At the beginning of the activity, we note 502, which is communication of the start of activity for the delivery of goods or provision of services prior to or simultaneous with the acquisition of goods and services. We input the date and the type of VAT that we are going to handle in the 510. In this particular case, it will be the general one that we need to process and manage. We place the heading, that is the IAE and the date of the day of registration, in the 5111. Now we proceed to the third page. Here, in the section for income withholdings or accounts, we need to check box 701. This will help us see if we hire any workers or work alone. Normally, box 701 is checked and the date of the day of the stop is entered. In section 6, we need to include the activity code, the IAE, and the SENE. The group should consist of professionals and the activity code should be 805. Additionally, we need to specify the activity that we are going to develop in this section. In section B, it states the place of activity, that is, whether we are going to do it at our house or in a specific location. We complete here and provide discharge, date, province, and municipality details to you. In this instance, it will be carried out from home, so we will not complete the bottom portion. In this particular situation, we would finalize our model 037 and dispatch it to submit the model. Typically, it should look like this when it is already presented in its final form. The data that we provide, the tax obligations that we have, and that would be all in model 037, which is the designated model for this purpose. And don't forget that at Entre Tramites, we're here to assist you. If you have any inquiries or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section.
For more information, remember to check our website and follow us on our social media platforms. You'll find the link in the description box below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve with expert guidance on streamlining your paperwork, be sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned to our channel.